Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At Enchain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Hey, good afternoon everybody. Finally we are live just after 5. Sorry about that, had a few things to deal with now and again. Can't run on time like clockwork all the time. But nevertheless, we are there now. Rock and roll. Welcome to Satoshi TV. Keith Fellows and Neezy in the house already. Check it out. So yeah, first things to report on. I've just been looking through the notifications here. Wall Street, check it out. Look what he's brought up here. Look at this. Crypto market cap going to 0. What's this? So this is a coin market cap and global currency, cryptocurrency charts. Look, it just like dropped off a cliff all of a sudden. I'm just going to fire. Maybe we'll look at CoinGecko for that one. Hold on. Let's have a quick Butcher's. Butcher's hook means look. All right, here we go. Home. Market cap, overall market cap down 3.2%. Let's have a look at this. 24 hours. Yeah. Let's have a look at 7 days. Oh well. Doesn't look quite as dramatic as the coin market cap charts there. Yes, this is April 6th, April 7th. Maybe we'll look at. Yeah, no real differences there. All right, I thought I was expecting something more spectacular than that, but I'll show you why. That's because Crypto Quant. Check this out. Found this earlier this morning for anybody who was watching my chart show. Look at this. Look at this. So this shows you all exchanges reserved. Look at this. Look, it has literally dropped off a cliff this morning. Look at that. Look at that. So it just these exchanges are dumping. They're dumping their reserves. They know. And they have been dumping all year and longer. Like, they know this is an absolute bag of shit. Literally an absolute bag of shit. You know, these shitcoiners have no idea what's coming. You know, we can see it a mile off. You can see it in the figures. You can see what people are doing. Like, oh my God. I mean, look at that. I'm even having trouble even moving my mouse. Look. Massively down. Massively down. Jeepers. You know. Well, we know what's coming. It's not like they haven't. It's not like they haven't had a chance to see for themselves. Looks like we've had a price dip as well. Preve saying it's a 235. All right. Let's have a look at live coin watch for the bids and the asks. Let's have a quick look. It's still saying 247 here. But again, there's 4.4 millions worth of buyers and 4 millions worth of sellers. But yeah, look, these buyers aren't going to buy until the price drops more, and the sellers aren't going to sell until the price increases. So we've got a sort of like a spread here of $305,000. Yeah. So, but I mean, imagine what we're going to be witnessing in the future. You know, like literally, the market's going to go absolutely crazy. The sellers are almost going to be like non-existent, and the buyers are literally going to be falling over themselves like a tidal wave to get their hands on this stuff. See, look, all these traders here, all lined up. Oh yeah, I'm just waiting for the price to drop, and then I'll go in. You know, well, you're honestly thinking, you know, you're debating whether or not to buy Bitcoin when it's under $1,000. You know, they clearly don't know what we know. Not at all. Anyway, let's get on with some news. We'll check this news out again. I had quite enjoyed my my afternoon comedy show earlier today, but now we're getting into the more serious stuff. This is CoinGeek. We'll go to news and business. Here we go. So business before pleasure. Actually, maybe it's tech I want to go to. Then there was something I saw. Maybe it's editorials then. Maybe it's not even there. Where on earth is it gone? Tech. What am I missing? Have they withdrawn the article or something? What's this? I'm sure this was a CoinGeek article. I wonder if they've removed it. Oh look, here we go. Yeah, it's there. 3 hours ago. So Transmira stroke Cognition. So Transmira, and again I've not heard of them, but announces partnership with Cognition to develop digital transformation solutions for intelligent architecture and smart cities. All right, okay. Well, let's jump straight into it then. Raleigh, North Carolina, April 7th. So that's literally 3 hours ago. Transmara Incorporated, the Raleigh-based startup pioneering experimental reality technology, today announces that it has entered into a partnership with Cognition, the Philadelphia-based business building enterprise artificial intelligence technology for commercial property, to develop digital transformation solutions for augmented smart cities and intelligent architecture. Big words. Transmira and Cognition will collaborate as part of the consortium of experimental reality companies to develop and implement state-of-the-art technology and vanguard best practices to create the next generation of smart cities and intelligent architecture, including stadiums and arenas, official buildings, retail centers, university campuses, hotels, airports, and more. So they're clearly planning on COVID having disappeared by then. No more lockdowns. Massive global change have affected the way people work, play, shop, and socialize, creating the need for innovative new ideas and disruptive business practices. Cities of the future will be defined by transforming buildings and venues into intelligent architecture that is smart, responsive, interactive, and sustainable. Again, yeah, big words, don't really know what that means in practice. The consortium of experimental reality companies will leverage both new and existing technologies, bringing together augmented reality, virtual reality, digital twins, integrated Internet of Things, sensors and devices, blockchain technology, 5G, edge computing and hybrid cloud, AI and machine learning. End-to-end solutions for large-scale buildings, sports stadiums and entertainment venues are available immediately with expanded features and worldwide offerings that will be available from summer 2021. Speaking on today's announcement, Transmira founder and CEO Robert Rice said, quotes here, "We are very excited to announce today's partnership with Cognition as part of our growing experimental reality consortium of companies. With our Omniscape technology and experimental reality platform, we bring location to life using augmented reality and virtual reality technology. AI-driven holograms, data visualization, interactive content, as well as unique monetization capabilities. This creates new revenue streams, encourages consumers, and completely changes the way we interact with each other, as well as with our work, play, and social spaces. This is a tremendously important initiative that is set to change the face of cities all around the world. The game-changing potential for a variety of industries and use cases as we build our planet in a more intelligent and sustainable manner." Also commenting, Matthias Klein, co-founder and CEO of Cognition, said, "The exciting part of integrating Cognition's AI with Transmira's experimental reality technology is the opportunity for truly end-to-end digital transformation of a venue, as well as how users interact with and engage with the space. This holistic approach is the future of small spaces and truly amplifies the power of our smart building AI, resulting in enhanced customer experiences, streamlined operations, cost-effective security controls, and most importantly, safer spaces for people." So about Transmira, let's have a quick read of this. So Transmira is based in Raleigh, North Carolina, a startup developing Omniscape and what was the XI? Experimental reality? A platform for smart cities and monetizing experimental marketing and connecting businesses, brands, and consumers together. And Cognition is the developer of a game-changing cyber-physical enterprise AI, artificial intelligence, that automates security, compliance, and other high-end value businesses operating in a single platform. With Cognition, your commercial properties can see, think, and act autonomously to improve operations, increase security, lower costs, and more. So I mean, again, with payments and stuff, the only platform that can be used really is Bitcoin. So, yeah, I guess, it doesn't say officially whether or not they are actually kind of like building and implementing Bitcoin in there, but it's going to have to. Bitcoin is literally the only payment network that can be used for something like that anyway. So maybe it's just, we can just assume, even if they haven't actually said they're going to be implementing BSV, we know they will anyway. So yeah, somebody's in the know. Good stuff there. Good stuff. All right, so look at some of the business. Oh, there, I found it now. Latest. Is that latest news it was under? All right. So check this one out. So next one is Relica, reporting on what they're doing 6 hours ago. How to use Relica, the image sharing app that pays you money. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. So do you love sharing your images online? Do you ever wish every one of those likes was sending you actual money? Enter Relica, the Bitcoin SV image sharing app that lets you turn that huge social media audience into actual income without having to advertise products or find sponsors. Absolutely. Services like Relica are only possible with BSV. It's available to its ability to handle thousands of cheap, fast micropayments due to BSV means that even a few cents for every action can add up. With a large enough audience, you can use Relica as anything from a side hustle to, hopefully someday, a full-time job. As a bonus, you get to keep full ownership and rights of all the images you create and host. If anyone ever steals your work, you can prove it was yours first, thanks to the Bitcoin blockchain. Relica, unlike some other image sharing apps out there, works just as well on either a mobile or a desktop. Oh, cool. It's aimed more at mobile users, but it's nice to have a choice, especially if you use a desktop app to edit your photos. Great idea. How to sign up to use Relica. The first time you visit, you can actually sign up at getrelica.com. You use the sign up login page, click it, and the two options are log in with MoneyButton or create account. Great stuff. Since Relica only works with MoneyButton at this stage, more wallets will come later. I think Handcash. I think it's integrated with Handcash now already, maybe. Soon anyway. You'll need a MoneyButton account to go any further. Login gives you a MoneyButton swipe, while create an account gives you a button to go to the MoneyButton homepage to get on. Once you've logged to Relica once, as long as you haven't logged out of MoneyButton, you shouldn't need to swipe again. The interface is pretty intuitive from there on, and if you've used Instagram before, then it won't be difficult to figure out what's going on. Awesome. The hamburger menu button at the top right of the home screen gives you a referral link to invite others to join. If they sign up, you get 50% of Relica's share of their earnings. Whew, that's massive. That could be huge. Could be huge. There's also a switch to turn one-click payments. This lets you like or comment on a post without getting the MoneyButton swipe each time. If you're interested in seeing how much each action costs you, though it might be better to leave it switched on for starters. Great stuff, yeah, I'll do that. One-click payments. The profile button at the bottom right takes you to your own profile page. Click Edit Profile to add personal details like your bio and profile image. The star icon next to your bio is a favorite link. Once you've favorited a few posts, they'll appear there. Oh, cool. Check it out, our man Neezy. Featuring on Relica's, I presume it's their homepage. Nice one, nice one. Now back to the homepage. This is also pretty straightforward. If you haven't followed anyone yet, you'll see a grid of the most recent, most popular posts to get you started. Click on a pic and the options are like heart, comment, speech bubble, or favorite star. Clicking the poster's name or image takes you to their profile page with a big follow button if you like what they do. How to post an image, I mean, this is all kind of like very similar to, this is like Instagram-esque. To post an image, click the plus button at the center of the bottom of the page. Click the larger plus button to upload an image for your phone or computer. Write a comment about it. Relica supports hashtags, so you can put a few in to give your post more reach and click posts. At the moment, you're limited to square one-to-one images, though cropping to not anymore. They've changed that. Though cropping tools are reportedly coming soon. They're already there. If you want to enhance, filter, or edit your pics, you'll have to do that before uploading them to Relica. The bell icon, second from the right bottom, is your activity notifications. It has two tabs: the activity log, who's liked or commented on your post, and income, to see how much money you've made from activity on your posts, new followers and referrals. There's also a running total to see how much you've made since you've joined up. Sweet. For the record, here's how much it costs to use Relica and how much you can earn. Photo post 1 cent, follow someone 10 cents, like a post 3 cents, add a post to your favorite list 3 cents, posts receives 2 cents, comment on a post 2 cents, post receive 1 cent. Alright, I mean, this is awesome. If anybody was listening to my comedy show this afternoon, Tim Draper has invested in a new platform called Sense, which is basically trying to do all the stuff that Bitcoin SV is already doing. Literally, they are miles behind. Like miles and miles behind. Look at this. We'll see if we can find it again. So I brought it up. I mean, honestly, it's hilarious. Oh, these shitcoiners have no idea. Anti-Craig syndrome. Yeah, mental. Absolutely mental. See if we can find it again. Yeah. No, it wasn't that one. Oh, this was the one. Look, reward system allows decentralized messaging app to earn crypto. This was the one. Look, and like there it's called Sense is what they've called it. You can earn Sense tokens. Sense tokens have no real world value whatsoever. An absolute effing joke. It's a complete waste of time. And Tim Draper has invested in this. Look. Make Sense Labs, a decentralized application firm backed by venture capitalist Tim Draper, now allows users of its social messaging app to earn rewards in crypto. You can get Sense tokens that don't have any real world value. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious that they're so far behind. Oh my god. Oh, loving that. Check this out. Former BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes surrenders. Yeah, I went over that earlier as well. So this Credit Suisse uses blockchain for trade settlement. Yeah. Gone over this already. So that was business. Let's have a look at tech. Marathon mining pool promises to be hopefully regulatory compliant. Hopefully, or fully. Oh, it's my fault. My bad. Fully regulatory compliant. Yeah. It should be, or else they'll be in hot water. Really. Yeah, Australia's blockchain pilots. Done all. We're pretty much up to date with everything here, so that's pretty good. See if there were any editorials. Theory of Bitcoin. The Bitcoin white paper, second paragraph. Key takeaways. Let's have a quick look at this then. So, Becky Ligero. Don't think I've actually been over one of her articles before. Let's see what this is then. The key aspect of the network in Bitcoin is, I believe, using economic factors that we can have a peer-to-peer distributed system where people compete, and because of the competition, because of the openness, because of the theoretic nature of the system, that it's going to work. What it's all about. That's what it's all about. Dr. Craig Wright. This quote was my number one takeaway from the third video of Ryan X. Charles, The Theory of Bitcoin, the Bitcoin White Paper series with Dr. Craig Wright, during which the pair discussed the inner workings of a Bitcoin White Paper's second paragraph. This quote is what it all boils down to. Throughout the video 1, 2, and 3, Dr. Wright reveals a number of points that support the above, and I suspect this will be a continuous theme throughout the whole TOB, that's Theory of Bitcoin, White Paper series. Join me as I share the rest of my takeaways from the video 3 and continue on my Bitcoin educational journey, all through the eyes of a long-time gambling industry professional. Bitcoin is an electronic payment system. This is something we've heard Dr. Wright say before in this series, and it's a statement that separates Bitcoin from the cryptomania. Indeed, it does. We're consistently bombarded with. Bitcoin was not built to be a store of value. It was built to be an electronic payment system. We need individuals to transact the same as if they were using cash, Dr. Wright said. We do not even need the internet we do not even need the internet to transact in Bitcoin. Customers who are offline can sign a transaction with their private key, give the merchant the signed transaction directly by using technology such as near frequency technology, and the merchant can broadcast the transaction to the miners to be sure the money has not been double spent. This whole process is completely secure for the customer. Once they get back online, the transaction will be updated, similar to how our emails come through as soon as we get online. Awesome. It's more than just money. Bitcoin transactions are not limited to money. One peer can exchange directly with another in many ways. A direct exchange of keys, a direct exchange of identity, sending information that's not put on the blockchain. All of these are possible. These types of exchanges are also possible via Bitcoin wallets, such as MoneyButton, SendBee, and Handcash. It's possible to semi-automate the process, for example, requiring an answer to be provided by a certain date in order for X amount of money to be sent, paying for a portion of the cost upfront and paying the rest after receiving the goods, and so on. Users can directly communicate, exchange data, invoices, purchase orders, and sign them even. Imagine the possibilities this brings to the iGame affiliate world. For example, take a cost per acquisition deal with a $50 minimum deposit. Payment automatically goes out from the operator of the affiliate once the referred player reaches $50 minimum. Impact to revenue, reverse transactions. With Bitcoin, transactions are computationally impractical to reverse, and this protects sellers, merchants, iGaming operators, you name it, from fraud. Once a buyer sends money to a merchant, the money is now in the merchant's envelope, sealed by the merchant's key. The buyer cannot reverse the process. There is absolutely no possibility of fraud or chargebacks. Once a transaction has been recorded on the blockchain, you cannot simply rewrite the blockchain to reverse a transaction or change it. You'd have to go back to the block in which the transaction was confirmed and erase all the Coinbase rewards and miner fees, coins that were spent by miners, etc. since that block. You can't reallocate those fees. The whole chain would unravel. It is impractical for miners to commit a crime on the blockchain. There's a huge investment required to be a miner, the equipment and the electricity needed to achieve optimal computing power, and so on. In order to make crime worth the risk, a miner would have to quickly get away with a huge amount of money to cover their initial investment, plus they would have committed a computer crime and could go to prison. They would never be able to afford to roll back the chain. Never. Competition is key. Competition is key for this system to work, and this is how Dr. Wright designed it. Miners, big and small, have an ability to earn with a unilateral contract. They simply turn up and start competing. Miners want to balance their CPU, they want to balance their hashing, they want to balance the network. If this is done right, they can become profitable. The competition piece is all about investing in CPU. This is what processes transactions. Being profitable is not about the block reward, which is reduced over time. It's about the transaction fees. When added together, will grow over time with increased transactions and big blocks that can include huge numbers of transactions. If a miner gets taken out for breaking the rules or whatever reason, even a big miner, the network self-heals. Now there's 100% of the reward with less miners, the same zero-sum game but with less players. The remaining miner will earn more profits, and according to Dr. Wright, economic tells us when we have profits, its signal to others will come to the network because there is excessive profits to be made. The miner who disappeared from the network will quickly be replaced. Bitcoin is an economic system, and this brings us back to my top takeaways from the video 3. Think of Bitcoin more of an economic viable system than a cryptocurrency, than a crypto system, a capitalist economic system. In addition to competing for profit, Dr. Wright points out that if you know you can get caught, you act in a different way than if you don't think you can get caught. Miscellaneous miners in Bitcoin will get caught, and they know this. Everyone is aware of who the big miners are, and hashes are public. It's obvious if someone, a miner, is committing fraud, it's not economically viable to commit fraud, and therefore the system is secure. Yeah, absolutely, it's an economic model. Absolutely fantastic, people. Loving what I'm reading and seeing at the moment. It's really exciting, like really exciting times. Like, oh my goodness me. So yeah, nice brief show today. I've been going for 26 minutes. What's this? These are funny. Laughing at them makes me happy. My favourite is a Max Kaiser one. Thank you very much, Caroline Edger. Great stuff. My douchebags of Bitcoin playlist. Love it. Glad other people are finding them amusing as well. What picture should we have up? It's got a nice big B for Bitcoin there. Actually, tell you what we'll have. We'll have let's have this one, because this should shit a few shitcoiners up. Why not? Here we go. Exchange flows. Look at that. Here we go. Having this one. There. Look at that. Might have that as the old thumbnail. Right then, peeps, shout out to everybody in the chat box. Thank you for joining me today. Starting from the top, Keith Fellows, Neezy, Griggs. Good chatting there, peeps. I think that's it. Yeah, nice one. There we go. Hey, peeps, if you haven't joined Relic yet, use Satoshi's link. Thank you very much. Then check out my 6 new artworks I just posted today. My handle is Griggs on Relica. Excellent. Yeah, follow that. When I hear strangers using buzzwords like crypto, DeFi, decentralized cryptocurrency et al. To describe there, I automatically learn they're full of shit. Yeah, that's the shitcoiner buzzwords. Total shitcoiner buzzwords. Right, it's handles and paymails in the chat box, peeps. Let's do this. Just going to open up my Handcash. It's rocking and rolling, peeps. I can feel it, I can feel the energy in the air. It's coming. Literally like a freight train. Right, Griggs, there we go. You're first on the list. Whoa, number go up. Oh, number come back down even. Oh, no, yeah, there we go. Got it. Swiping to send. Got it. Now it's Griggs. Next is Neezy. Taking it easy. Here we go. Got it. Swiping to send. On the way to you, Neezy. Thank you very much. And Keith Fellows, that is big bollocks. Here we go. See if I got BIG blocks. Got it. Here we go. Swiping to send on the way. That works quite well. Excellent. I think that's it. Just the 3 today, folks. Yeah, that'll do. Any questions, please chuck them in. I'll give you 8 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll do. Right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Catch you later. Take it easy. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.